Hi, you guys. Welcome to Confession Sessions. We're back again, releasing some of our stress today. As you can see, we have our number one stress reliever, our medication, so don't mind us. But we are going to discuss a wonderful topic today brought to you by...
Me?
What's your name?
I don't have a name. I'm very much anonymous.
Okay.
Anonymous is my name.
I have an anonymous guest, and I have Queen,
Ayesha.
and y'all know, Kells Marie, Machete Kelly.
And this is Confessions.
And we're going to confess how we really feel about relationships today.
Or talk about different type of relationships. Whether it's a mutual understanding, a monogamous relationship, or just what else is there that people do?
Polygamy. Are you guys into polygamy?
I don't even know what that is. Sorry to say.
Well,
What is
when you are with a man and he has more than one wife. He has many wives.
that? Chat came with it.
With it. I agree with that. That's how they did it in ancient times, and a lot of people believe in it now. That's a man's excuse of not being able to be faithful. So
Committed.
exactly.
What, the check?
Polygamy, having more wives, they feel like
Concubines and stuff.
yeah, they feel like a man should be with more wives. That's how it was in ancient days.
Back in the
So
day.
that's
it still
why
goes on
that's why they can't really be with just one,
Well,
or that's
who's
why
got
they
the
look.
justification for that? Like, who says if that's right or wrong?
I think it's in the Bible. Actually, I can't remember where, but they did it back in the Bible days. That was something that was natural.
Back in the Bible days, they had several wives.
Mm-hmm.
And all the wives had children, children.
So where did they come up with the term adultery? Because that's considered cheating.
Well, not if they're married. Like if you have a third partner, they're married into your relationship. And we're in the times where it could be a man and a lady, and another man comes into the relationship. It is situations where a woman has more than one husband.
But look, basically,
They're flipping it.
in the Bible, it never clarified if you can have more than one wife, did it? Like, it never said you couldn't or you couldn't.
It's just the person that belongs
just
to
said
you.
your
These
wife
wives
or your
that
husband.
belong to you. And even in Africa, they practice that.
Yeah, and they do it too.
It's a couple of places I've heard. It's a certain religion.
Mm-hmm.
Which one is it?
Probably, well, a lot of them, different ones.
Different
Because
ones.
even Arabs have multiple wives.
Multiple wives. I used to
Some
work
of the
for
people in the
Arabs and
stores.
Arabs is Muslim.
Mm-hmm.
That's the. I'm not
The
sure if
religion
that's the
probably.
Muslim religion, but I don't know.
Yeah,
But
even
it's
black
many,
Muslims.
it's many people do it. Nigerians do it. That people, they believe
African
in having more
Americans.
than one wife. And women also believe in cooking, cleaning, and just being wives. No matter how many other women he's married to, they're just being obedient. Like, you can't talk back, you can't ask questions. They're stuck into this lifestyle.
Okay, so we were supposed to be.
Sister wives. You ever heard of sister wives?
Heard the
show.
term.
Yeah, they're like sisters and they're wives of the man. So it can be a relationship like that, or you can not be in a relationship at all and have relations, friends with benefits. That's very popular too nowadays.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what do you think about open relationships?
So I personally don't think a relationship validates anything just because of cheating. So it's a pressure in the world about cheating, and I feel like we are human beings, so we kind of are made to be social. So with the mind wandering and being curious about certain things, we gonna interact with other people. It's gonna be other people that we like besides our spouse and stuff like that. So like I can't really say like open relationship is acceptable, but I could kind of get the, you know, understanding. Like I could probably see myself being in an open relationship with somebody. But you know, you always have them people that you don't want to share with people too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like.
Yeah, I think it's an energy. It's a vibe. It depends on that and different connection to those energies. So some connections might be off and some may be on, and that's how we say, okay, with this one, I want to be faithful. But then if I'm not with this one and I'm with this one, I want to see other people because that's the energy that we feel. Like that's what's out there. Yeah.
I think that basically we all have our moments where we want to be on our fuck shit with a certain person. So if we meet that person and we want to be faithful to them and they want to be on they fuck shit, we gonna play the victim. But like everybody has faked a relationship at some point for their own personal benefit, whatever it was, and made that person think that they was fucked up by them. And bitch was on their fuck shit.
Yeah.
That's relationships, especially dealing with different people, different energies, and people switch up. I guess, you know, everybody can be bipolar, and you could be afraid of how this person feels 1 minute, and then the next minute they switch up. So if you dealing with somebody that make you feel like they're going to switch up on you, of course you're going to want to mingle, you're going to want other people, but if you're dealing with somebody that's into you, they're showing you they're all, they're giving you everything, you might just want to be faithful,
but that goes back to everybody having their own personal, like, feeling how they feel, because we can't feel for each other. Like, if I was in a relationship, I can't feel how you feel at all. I could probably relate and try to be on the same page as much as possible, but them feelings ain't gonna be 100% accurate. Maybe when you meet your soulmate, it could be. I think that's probably what the meaning of a soulmate is. So maybe when you meet your soulmate, maybe they could feel for you and the feelings ain't 100% compatible. But like, for you to know, they say like it's love at first sight and all of that, whatever. I could believe in that too, in the midst. But like, in order for you to know this is your soulmate, like that's, I don't think, a term that you could give somebody early in a relationship.
Right.
You just gotta play your cards.
Yeah, I guess it takes time. But love at first sight, I don't believe in love at first sight. I believe it takes time. Like you say, if you find your soulmate, you don't really know if this your soulmate probably until years later. And as far as like feeling for the person or like having the same feelings in that connection, it's just going to be a connection. Like, everybody is for self at the end of the day. I don't care how much you love a person. I still feel like there's nobody out there that will love me like me.
True.
Exactly.
I agree with that.
So, it's, you know, I don't even want to go that deep into it because it's so scary. You know, we'll eventually get to that. But y'all kind of know where this conversation is headed.
There's also people in this world who people love them more than they love themselves too.
And I actually
that's what insecurities fall in.
I can actually say I'm like a witness to that because I'm married. And when I met my husband, when I met my husband, we was dating for a month. We moved in the second month. And at first he told me he didn't want me to move in until I got a job. I was young. I think I was like 22. 23 but he still wanted me to be there. So next thing you know, I'm living there, and next thing you know, 7 years. You know, you get what I'm saying? And then this person has done so much evil shit, and you thought this was the love of your life. I mean, somebody, y'all invested everything in together to the point where it fell apart, and you still had each other, and to now divorce. Because, and then I thought that I was in love like so much.
How long y'all was married for?
We was married for 2.5 years, and we were together 7 years total. So after...
At what point did you get the first sign that...
Before we got married, and that's the crazy thing about it.
Like, how soon before y'all got married?
Right after I moved in, I saw the signs, but I ignored them.
You say you moved in
At the second month.
after y'all started dating?
Yeah.
And that's when you seen the signs.
I saw the signs, but I still married him.
And all the way down the aisle.
Yeah. So it's just, yeah. And
That's
that's
a good thing to talk about now.
Right.
Yeah, scoot on over, sister wife.
Yeah, no, so I'm saying, so I can like really agree with that. Like you don't know if that's your soulmate. I thought that was my soulmate. I really did.
It's scary.
No, but hold on, because you said in the beginning, but I ain't even really finished my question. At what point in the relationships did you see the signs that maybe you were investing more in the relationship than he was?
Well, that I wouldn't say that because my husband was the type that he gave me anything I want.
So it was an equal investment?
Not really, because like I said, I wasn't working. He told me he wanted me to get a job before even moving in, but it's like he wanted me there. Mind you, I still had no job. So he was supporting me. And even though I saw the asshole, I saw all that, all that, the light started to shine, I still moved forward. So I wouldn't say more so of like...
It was worth it.
Yeah.
In the end.
Yeah, and then my
so
husband is older than me too.
That's not a bad thing because, like, a lifetime is, like, we don't know how long. Like, everybody want to get in a relationship and be with somebody forever. But if you kind of, trying to figure out how to say it. If you kind of, like, benefited in the situation for that time in your life and like you grew from some of the situations and like time just grew y'all apart and situations started getting too messy, like that don't make it a bad relationship really. It just like we gotta keep living and like you don't really know what's a person's expiration date in your life.
Yeah, that's true. But like I said, at the beginning I thought it was my soulmate. Thought this was forever. That's what I'm thinking. That's why we're doing this every day. Like,
okay, so he might not have been your soulmate, but at this point in your life right now, can you say that he is the love of your life?
Yeah, because
that's good enough.
I got married to.
That's good enough.
He taught me all the things. I can honestly say throughout it, all the good outweighed the bad. It's just we grew apart. My husband is older than me. We're just on two different chapters. He has kids, and it didn't hit me to now that I want kids, and I don't think I want them with him. So it's just like different.
You got no kids?
No.
Yeah. So
you want kids now?
Yeah. With
You're
someone
single?
around my age, and yeah.
Could you see you and your husband get into a page where like y'all could work things out for a child and be together, or
no,
the situation
that's
got too
dead. That's dead. And then we can change the subject after I say this. It's dead because when you're gonna wake up and not feel nothing for a person that's laying next to you, that's dead. So I broke it off. And
out of the 7 years y'all was together, you ain't ever have a point where you woke up next to him and had no feeling for him at all?
Yeah.
And the feeling came back eventually?
Yeah. Yeah.
And with that being said, you still...
Did it come back?
It did, and then he tried me for the last time.
Right.
When I let his ass back in, right? So I was just like, and all I can say, like, you motherfucker, you got me. All right.
So, not even like, he can't get another chance like 2 years down the line.
No, that's dead. Even if the love was there, that would just be, that has to be love from a distance, because I know what I really want right now. Like, I see life in a different way, and I don't see him in that path.
Right.
So, that's dead. It's dead. If he come on one knee like he do all the time begging, it's not going to happen, because I already see what I want, and it's not him.
So basically, you live and you learn, but you live through it. The good outweigh the bad, and that's the most important thing. So don't, no, I was going to say don't forget, but don't be afraid to
To
live
try
and
things,
love.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
you have
try
to love.
things.
Live, learn, and love and learn.
Exactly.
And you don't know when this is a person expiration date in your life.
But every situation has a great experience that comes from out of it. I can
Live,
see
love,
that.
and learn.
Yeah, you gain another layer. You learn, how to live life, read people. You know what you don't want after being in a situation like that. So yeah.
And don't settle.
So I covered the live, she covered the learn, and you covered the love.
Always giving love. We love you guys.
Is that it?
That's it. Next